Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to Yoleno. So as usual, if you're a first-time visitor, please take a moment and subscribe to our channel. If you're a regular visitor or a subscriber, please, you know what we do, give us a like. Now, I hope you're feeling well from wherever you're watching our channel. Today, we'd like to discuss about Karua factor and RIGATHI GACHAGUA factor. You know, both of them have a similarity. Both of them are deputy presidents, or rather running mates to the relevant coalition parties. So dear viewers, let me first of all take a moment and prepare my coat. As you can see, this is fresh from Dubai. Welcome back. Now, Karua seems to be playing her cards pretty well. And by doing that, I think the ground is beginning to look slippery for the Kenya Kwanza team. But we must give credit to William Samoei Ruto, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya and the flag bearer to Kenya Kwanza. The cards that Deputy President played during the time when he was deputizing Uhuru Kenyatta, the President of Kenya, he did play his cards pretty well. It is almost impossible to undo all the gains that Deputy President William Ruto has within Mount Kenya. But that notwithstanding, Karua is doing everything she can to wrestle back that block, Mount Kenya block. So what we're trying to say is that Karua recently went to Meru to, to the Swahili say, eneza injili Azimio, to the people of Meru. It was a calculated move. Pundits say that this move came at a time where William Samoei Ruto had opted to choose RIGATHI GACHAGUA over Kithure Kindiki. Now, Karua made her calculations pretty well, and he knew that the people of Tharaka Nithi and Meru at large were unhappy. So what did she do? She decided to capitalize on that problem. So she went to Meru. The reception was pretty well. At that time, the locals were imagining, are we part of Mount Kenya, or there is Mount Kenya A and Mount Kenya B? And that kind of reasoning came about by the fact that William Samoei Ruto opted for RIGATHI GACHAGUA, but not Kithure Kindiki. Now, when Karua went to Meru, the reception was warm. She was in the company of some Azimio brigades, the likes of Sabina Chege, and even the CS for agriculture. You know him, Peter Munya. Yes. Now, she proceeded immediately after Meru, she proceeded to Tharaka Nithi. But we understand that there are places within Meru which are still hostile. I'm thinking about a place like for instance, Mkubu, rather than Nkubu. Yeah, that's how they pronounce it, Mkubu. That Nkubu area, it seems that it's still a UDA zone. It's an area that you cannot wrestle back from UDA. Now, when we proceed further, then we realize that Tharaka Nithi has been a slippery ground to Kenya Kwanza, in that that's the county that Kithure Kindiki hails from. And you remember previously, before Kithure Kindiki decided to vie for the deputy president slot, as the running mate, he had aspirations of becoming a gubernatorial candidate, rather being the governor of Tharaka Nithi. But then, we from history, William Samoei Ruto approached him. He knew very well that he needed Kithure Kindiki at the higher level. So he might have thought about, like deputizing him, Ruto. So he talked him out of it. So Kithure Kindiki abided by that. And he really, the respect that he accords Ruto made him actually opt out of the race. So he did that. But then the locals are unhappy with the fact that, despite the fact that William Samoei Ruto assured Kithure Kindiki, he reneged on that promise they were very sure that maybe, or maybe they must have misunderstood William Samoei Ruto. But then maybe William Samoei Ruto did not mean make Kithure Kindiki a running mate. But all they knew from whatever they were assured, they knew very well that their son Kithure Kindiki was going to ascend to that position. Now, Martha Karua decided to take advantage of that confusion. So she went to Tharaka Nithi, did her campaigns pretty well, won the hearts of the locals. I think in a scale of 1 to 10, I would give Martha Karua 8 for that trip. It was pretty successful. But we do know that there are places in those regions which are still hostile. There are people who are there who love William Ruto, come what may. As you can see in my previous analysis, I talked about Kiritiri. Kiritiri is a small town within Embu County. I was there physically. So there's a time after finishing the Tharaka Nithi campaigns, so the politicians there convinced the people that the running mate to Azimio was going to make a stopover at Kiritiri. So the people waited. Podium was prepared well. There were a lot of dancing, a lot of competitions. The MPs, passing around that place, in a bit, look at the locals where the numbers are good. Now, it reached 6. There was nobody to be seen. So the speaker rose and said, well, they've had communications from the campaign team that Martha Karua is on her way to that place. Now, the people are almost happy. We don't know. There was confusion whether were they happy because they wanted to see Martha Karua, or they were happy because they wanted to shoot down her campaigns. So, but intelligence communicated back to the campaign team that the place was hostile. So, when it reached around 6:40, the MP aspirant rose on the podium and told the people that the running mate to Azimio, who is Martha Karua, will not show up. That is the time the chants of UDA, Kenya Kwanza, Ruto emerged. And it was pretty clear that the place was not ready for Martha Karua. So we are saying that Rigathi Gachagua will enjoy parts of Mount Kenya. I mean, the job that Rigathi Gachagua is likely to play in Mount Kenya cannot amount to the job that Martha Karua is actually doing, or rather going to actually to embark on. Because we know very well that Mount Kenya at the moment is in support of William Samoei Ruto. I mean, the locals, the bigger percentage of the locals are in support of William Samoei Ruto. So we know that the biggest job that Martha Karua is assigned is to win back these hearts. At least if Raila Amolo Odinga can get 40%, then that is a milestone. Because in the previous elections, Raila has never won even 30% of Mount Kenya. But this time, if he manages to beat 40%, don't you think that will be a plus to his campaign, plus to his voter basket? I think that's going to be the point. So Martha Karua, the warm reception, and everything, is actually making it hard now for Gachagua. Because it's like Gachagua, Martha Karua, both from the same community, Mount Kenya community, fighting over the same votes. So my understanding is that Azimio needs 40% of the area, but Ruto needs 70% of that area. So the poll was actually, the dice was actually casted, and the campaign trail is ongoing, and Rigathi Gachagua has a role to play of bringing 70 to 80% of the Mount Kenya votes back to the William Ruto. But then Martha Karua has a role to play by bringing about 40% of Mount Kenya votes, which according to pundits will be a bigger plus to Raila Amolo Odinga, because he has never even secured 20% of that area. But we do know for sure that Mount Kenya residents love William Samoei Ruto. So that is a point that Martha Karua is contending with at the moment. And she must deliver at all costs, she must deliver. Of course, she's already delivering. We can see like today in Kirinyaga, the deputy president, the deputy governor to Anne Waiguru, is the current governor for Kirinyaga, made a statement that could only show us that already between Anne Waiguru and the deputy governor are not on the same page, because the deputy governor is advocating for Raila Karua ticket, but Anne Waiguru is advocating for Ruto GACHAGUA ticket. So these two people are likely to cross paths. We are likely to see some exchange of words, like the deputy governor pulling on this direction, the governor pulling on that direction. So the deputy governor said that this is a very important opportunity that we must, as a community, capitalize on, especially the county, because we have our own daughter who is actually going to be the second in command should Azimio win the election. Of course, we know the race is tight. Kenya Kwanza is no joke. This is going to be like 50-50, The win is mostly, there will be no 50+1 in the first round. That's it. Because William Samoei Ruto is no joke. Raila is no joke. Now, but with the recent happenings, with the recent remarks from Kirinyaga, we are likely to see the direction shifting towards Martha Karua. We are likely to see that, because he's the senior most person in that county. It was Anne Waiguru until this nomination came about. Now the tides have changed, and the focus is now on Martha Karua, and the people in Kirinyaga are likely to say, no, we must make our own become the deputy government, the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. So should they think about that and actualize that thinking, then it's going to be pretty rough for Kenya Kwanza in Kirinyaga. So dear ladies and gentlemen, we know that the job that deputy governor, the deputy president for Kenya Kwanza is embarked on, the job that deputy president for Azimio is embarked on, is not the kind of job that you can easily say it's an easy task. It isn't. Both of these two parties are struggling tooth and nail to wrestle a bigger percentage of Mount Kenya. Like we said, GACHAGUA needs at least 70, but Martha Karua needs only 40% of the Mount Kenya votes to secure a win for President flag bearer Raila Amolo Odinga, while GACHAGUA needs at least 70 for Ruto to be assured of that presidency. Now, dear ladies and gentlemen, as usual, since you love our channel, please take a moment and subscribe if you're a visitor. If you're a regular subscriber, please just give us a like. You can comment down below there. Till later, have a lovely day.